All right, y'all, what is up? What is going on? Hi, if you're just now meeting me, my name is Ryan. It is nice to meet you. I hope you're having a great day. If you're just now coming in, I'm hoping it doesn't pertain to you. If it pertains to you, then it does. Watch it, listen to it, apply it to your life, do whatever it is you want to do. For those of you that know that I'm a pretty happy-go-lucky guy. I would probably have to say I'm in the top 1% of just overall nice, happy demeanors. But I'm also from the South. You know, down here we were raised say yes, ma'am, no, sir. Hold the door for people. You know, if somebody needs something, you just gave it to them. You know, that's just kind of the way I am. If somebody needs something, you know, I give them shirt off my back, whatever it is I need. So whenever I see other people, not taking care of their fellow man, it really bothers me because I feel like at like the core of everything, that's just part of being a decent human being, and that's the title of this video is being a decent human being. Now, Ryan, what are you talking about? Why does any of that matter? Well, so if you don't know me, I am a Twitch broadcaster. I'm actually a partner with Twitch, but I would still consider myself a small broadcaster. You know, so yes, we have what I would like to consider a pretty large community, but overall, you know, in the grand scheme of things, I am a pretty small broadcaster. So with that being said, I don't see stuff as much as some of the other people, and I see a little bit more than, you know, some of the other broadcasters. But one thing I've noticed is that the overall general mood of just the world in general is just people don't think about how what they say and what they do affects everyone around them. And that's something that everyone should learn. If I take a rock and I throw it into a lake and I ask you, what did that rock do? A lot of people would say, well, it sank to the bottom. Okay. Well, how did that affect the world? Well, it didn't, Ryan. What are you talking about? You just picked up a rock and threw it in the lake. It doesn't matter. That's where you're wrong. That rock hit the lake. It caused a ripple on the lake. And the ripple literally spread out. And it touched every piece of the shore on that body of water. Okay? Now, Ryan, you sound like a crazy person. I have no idea what you're talking about. The point is every action, everything you say, everything you do is a rock. And everything you do, you're throwing it into the world. And it doesn't just affect where it lands. It affects everybody in anything that has anything to do with that situation. Okay? So think about that. Now, with that being said, what I'm talking about is I am sick and tired of the negativity and just the overall mood of the internet. Yes, I can hear it. But Ryan, it's the internet. Well, no, it's called being a crappy human being. That's actually what it's called. Okay? So just for future reference, whether you're a streamer, whether you're a YouTuber, whether you're just now getting into watching Twitch, whether you've been watching Twitch for 10 years, it don't matter. This applies to you if you have anything to do with Twitch. When you go into somebody's channel and you say, hey, Strimma, why you still play this game? Well, maybe because they think it's fun. Maybe they like the game. Or did you ever stop to think that maybe they're a good business person? Maybe they realize that playing that game is good business for their channel. A lot of people make their living off YouTube, Twitch, Mixer, whatever you want to do content creation wise. So did you ever stop to think that maybe it's for their business? Why do you get up and go to work? Because you have to have a paycheck to pay your bills, right? Same thing with content creators, okay? I don't come down to your job. Let's say you work at Burger King, and I walk in there and you say, hello, sir, how are you doing? I say, man, I'm great. How are you? They say, what can I do for you? And I say, well, I want to know why y'all don't sell pizza. Why don't y'all sell pizza? Because it's Burger King, okay? So if someone's playing a game and you don't like the game, just don't go on their channel. That's all there is to it. There's no need to go on their channel and say, why do you play this game? This game is dead. Something else that I've had happened to me a lot, and it's very, very, very upsetting. Now, you never know that because whenever I'm putting on my show, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm putting on a show. Okay, if I'm not having a good time, my audience isn't having a good time, which means the show's not good. If the show's not good, then why would people want to be there? Okay? Business. Remember that. So for people to come into a Twitch channel that are a community member and say things like, well, streamer, if you play this game, I'm leaving. I'm not watching this game. Or streamer, I hated it when you played that game. I didn't like to be there. Trust me, we know when our community isn't feeling whatever game we're playing. I promise. We can see it right there. There it is. Boom. Right there beside us. Oh, wow. Our concurrents are not where they normally are. So clearly the overall community doesn't like this game. Oh, look, here's chat. Chat had 13 lines today for the whole stream. They clearly didn't like the game I was playing. Okay, so trust me, we're in tune with what the community likes and dislikes as far as games go. Okay, so you don't have to come into channels and be like, yo, streamer, I don't like this game. Let me tell you something. We don't care. Straight up. Okay, so get that through your head. Well, Ryan, I'll just go somewhere else. That's your prerogative. But don't bring your negativity to someone's front door whenever they're trying to have a good time. Okay? Now, especially for me, Twitch is not my main source of income. All right? It is not. I have a traditional 8 to 5 job that I go to every day. I started streaming because it was a good time. I enjoy streaming because I have a blast. If you've ever been to one of my shows, you know that I'm all about having fun and having a good time. Okay, but what I don't like is the negativity that I just see constantly on Twitch. You know, from people coming in, just being negative in general, and this is something else. The whole PC, Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, GameCube, Sega Genesis debate. This whole debate. It's so ludicrous. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what people play on. The only thing that matters is that they get to enjoy a game and play with their friends. Now, this is what does matter. At a certain point in your content creation career, you have to focus on quality. Okay? Obviously, if you stream let me put you like this. If you stream from your console, okay, let's say you stream from your console, you don't have a webcam, you don't have any kind of alerts, you don't have an overlay. It's just strictly gameplay and your voice, okay? Then on the opposite end of the spectrum, you've got somebody that's got, a $5,000 audio system. They've got a 2 PC setup. They've got all the whistles and bells. They've got animations. They've got alerts. It's just decked out. We all know what I'm talking about. Those are two different individuals at two different paths in their content creation careers. Would you not agree with that? Yes, you would if you're a rational person. Okay. Now, with that being said, at some point along your content creation career, you start focusing on quality and start thinking about those types of things. Okay. You can see the difference between 60 FPS and 30 FPS. You can see the difference between ultra resolution and quote unquote console resolution. It's just the way it is. Okay. I wouldn't race a Ferrari against a Gremlin. There's no point. It's comparing two different things. Same thing here. Okay. Obviously PC streams are going to have a higher quality than a console stream. So like I'm saying, at a certain point, you have to start thinking about that. So whenever people come into our chats, and I'm talking about us as content creators, and you say things like, oh man, the stream looks bad today. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I decided to play with the community on Xbox today. Thank you for coming in and telling me that my stream looks like crap. That makes me feel like dirt. I promise you. I won't acknowledge it. I won't say anything. I'll just keep the show rolling. But it bothers me. It bothers me when someone comes in and says something negative about my stream that I put my heart and soul into. Does that make sense? So, and that's the analogy that I'm trying to make as far as the rock and the water situation. You may not have, that may not have been your goal. Like, I don't believe that you came in to maliciously attack me and tell me that my stream looks bad. It just may have looked different than it did the day before because I was on PC, and I know that wasn't your intentions, but that's the way it comes across. It's like, well, I'm sorry that my stream looks like crap today. I'll try to do better tomorrow. Sorry. You know what I mean? So you have to think about what you say. Apparently it's bedtime. That was my alarm. You have to think about what you say and how it's going to affect everybody. And also, this is something else. What you say in chat doesn't just affect the broadcaster, it affects chat as a whole. So, and this is something else. You can see my face right now. You can see my emotions. If you've ever watched my show, you know that I'm a very animated individual. Okay. Now, if I was to turn the camera off and then I just stopped talking, and the rest of this video was just me typing, and you just saw words scrolling across the screen, you wouldn't be able to tell my mood. You wouldn't be able to tell really what I was trying to get across with that point. Now, I'm fully aware of that. Hence why a lot of people probably get rubbed the wrong way a lot by stuff that's said, but I don't, because my general demeanor is to look at things like, well, this person is probably not trying to be rude. Where might they be coming from in a positive and or neutral place? Now, everybody's mentality is different. Some people look at the world with a glass half empty. Some people look at it with a glass half full. Me, I don't care what's in the glass. Hey, if it's whiskey, let me have it. You know what I'm saying? Now, so I try not to overreact to what everybody says, but you have to be aware of that. So when you type something in a Twitch chat or a YouTube comment or Mixer's chat or, whatever it is, be aware of what you're saying. First of all, the person on the other end receiving it might not take it the way that you intended, and the people in chat may not see it the same way. So you need to be aware of what you say. And also, and the reason I really want to make this video and the reason I'm bringing this up is the other night, I had some issues pop up. I had 2 in real life situations happen back to back. Okay. So, and normally I'm pretty private about this kind of stuff, but it's because I don't want to share it on stream because I'm performing, I'm doing a show, and that would only drag the show down. Yes. Now, I don't mind talking with people about their problems, their issues, obviously but see, I am their escape. Okay. Content creators need an escape as well. We're not robots. Stuff does happen to us. I know it's crazy. It's crazy. Wait, Ryan, you get upset? You have stuff happen in your life that's bad? Crazy, right? Because you would never know it. But that's because I'm just conscious about those kind of things. People put their emotions on stream. That's up to them. That's their show. That's their channel. They do what they want. That's just me. I want to focus on giving everyone an escape, and then I handle my stuff off camera. Now, with that being said, there has been a lot happen recently, I don't know, the last 20 years or something. Anyway, the moral of the story is there is stuff that comes up, okay, that is going to affect my demeanor and things that have happened. Now, there's been a lot happen within the last, we'll just say 6 months. And then previously things have just kind of carried forward. Anyway, so let's get back on topic. So the other night, I'm looking for a new job. I'm currently looking for a new job. I'm currently trying to move. I have so much going on. Okay. I'm at a dead end job, a dead end career that was supposed to go somewhere and it didn't, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. So I just changed jobs. So I'm in the process of looking for a job. I'm actually moving. I'm looking for a new house in a completely different area. Okay. I'm involved in a new relationship. So I'm trying to build that relationship as well. So on stream the other night, streaming, I got a text message that I did not get the job that I was banking on because someone else had more experience. They could step into the job and just start day one, and I was going to have to learn it because it's outside of my field per se. It's in my field, but it's outside the scope of my experience. No big deal. Jobs come, jobs go. The better candidate got hired. Literally 30 seconds after I got that text, I got a phone call. There was a serious in real life situation that needed to be addressed, that needed to be handled, that could not be put off. It was serious. So I had to take a phone call. So I just got the text message. Okay. So I just got told that I didn't get the job. Bummer. Then I got a phone call and there's a fire. Okay. Like there's some serious stuff going on. So I turn off my camera. I turn off my mic. I put up my little fence and my little, green emoji guy, and I'm continuing to play, that way the stream still has gameplay to watch. So I'm playing, and I'm trying to deal with, the situation. And then I look up and my chat has just gone completely nuts. Like people are just like back and forth with each other. And if you know me and you know the type of community that I have, that's not a thing. That doesn't happen. Like it's a very chill, it's very positive. Everybody supports everybody. And to be honest with you, I still don't really know what happened because I haven't went back and watched the VOD just because frankly I don't care. And so while I'm trying to deal with that fire, I have stuff going on in my chat. And it happened between my mods, casual viewers, I mean, it was everybody. There was a fire in chat. And so I was super, super disappointed in the fact that I couldn't handle an in real life situation. Because as soon as I stopped babysitting chat, apparently everybody decided to just run wild. And so that disappointed me greatly that I couldn't turn my attention away from chat for 2 seconds without things going to hell. Now, with that being said, okay, so there has been a lot in my life that has led me up to this point. All right. And it's also made me the man I am. You know, Ryan, why are you so happy all the time? Because I'm thankful for what I have, and I just came to realize that it's a long, sad, miserable life if you walk around with your head tucked down like Eeyore, like, I think it's gonna rain today. It's just a sad, miserable life, and I decided that I wasn't gonna live that life. So that's why I just have this natural, happy demeanor. Now, with that being said, with me being as happy as I am and as loving as I am, things hit me probably a little bit harder than they do the general population. Somebody with, you know, kind of just like a down and out attitude, you know, their shoes catch on fire and they're just like, it's just something else to add. My shoes are on fire. You know what I mean? Me, I'm like, oh God, my shoes are on fire, you know? So everything affects everybody differently. Now, with that being said, there is a lot going on. Trying to get a new job, trying to get a new house, trying to start this new relationship. Now, so this is also something that you may or may not know. I was married. I was in a 14-year relationship. We got divorced. Then got into a relationship with my previous girlfriend. Both of those relationships ultimately had issues because I'm a workaholic. Since I was 13 years old, I've had a full-time job. And that's what I had to do whenever I was that young. So I didn't know any better. So it's taken me a little longer in life to prioritize things and really, really focus on what's important in life. And the reason I say that is I believe that, and whether you're spiritual, whether you believe in God, whether you don't believe in God, whether you believe in, the tree fairy or whatever it is, that is your beliefs. I am a Christian man. I believe in God. I believe in heaven and hell. I read my Bible. I go to church. That's just the way I am. And I'm proud of that. And I'll never hide that. And I'll never be ashamed of it. And so I believe that everything in my life up to this point was God's plan to get me where I needed to be. Now, with that being said, I have a new focus in my life, and that is making sure that my priorities are where they need to be. Okay? Now, like I've said, with this new relationship, I'm not going to screw it up with working all the time. Okay? And I'm going to make it a priority. So the reason I say that is because, and I've been telling myself this, she's going to be the priority outside of, 8 to 5. Like I have to do that to pay my bills. But outside of that, she is going to be my priority. If she needs me, I'm there. If she calls me, I answer. If she needs to talk, I'm there to listen. Whatever it is she needs. Because that's what I should do. And that's what I want to do. And I thought that I could handle all of that. But the other night showed me that I couldn't. I'm not Superman. And I thought I was, because I got the phone call I got the text about the job, and then I got a phone call about some serious stuff, and then chat blew up. Well, whenever chat blew up, I couldn't focus on the phone call that I had. So the person on the other end, which is near and dear to me, they didn't have my full attention that they needed because I was trying to babysit chat. So that's why I got pissed off the other night was the fact that it was at that split second moment I realized that I can't juggle everything. I can't juggle everything in my life and be live at the same time. Does that make sense? There's just too much that goes into streaming. There's too much that goes into everything. Now, and you say, well, Ryan, you know, we understand. We support you. We love you. If you need to get off stream, get off stream. I should have gotten off the stream. Whenever I got the phone call, I should have said, Chad, I got to go by and turned it off. But like I said, I thought that I could handle it because normally stuff doesn't happen with chat. And, you know, but it made me realize that there's always an exception to the rule. Okay. So now I say that with a premise that I'm still going to stream. I'm still going to be here. But this has to be fun, because if streaming's not fun, there's no point in doing it. Would you agree? As a viewer, would you come to my show if it wasn't fun? No, you wouldn't. As the broadcaster, I don't want to go to my show if it's fun. Okay. And there, guys, I don't think y'all understand the amount of stress that goes into it whenever you're a content creator. All you get to see is the show. You don't get to see the behind the scenes. You don't get to be up here for everything that we worry about. Probably needlessly, maybe some of it we need to, who knows? I don't know what the key to success is. I don't know what the secret is. I just know that what I have to deal with internally, and so with that being said, I need you all to understand and support me in that there may be days that I'm not here. There may be days I have to cancel the show. There may be days that I'm live for 15 minutes and I go, chat, gotta go. And you're either going to support me through that or you're not going to support me through that. Either way, I still love you. There is no hard feelings. I just wanted to make this video. This has just been kind of weighing on my mind. Like I said, I shut off my stream the other night and I was just mad. I was fuming mad. I haven't been that mad in a long time, but I tell you what, I wasn't mad at anybody but myself, because I could have controlled the situation whenever I got the phone call. And as soon as it was made clear to me that there was an issue, I should have immediately gotten off stream. Okay. But I thought, you know what, I'll take my phone call. I'll deal with what's going on there. And then, we'll turn the camera back on and we'll keep on rolling. It is what it is, but I've learned that I can't do that. So I appreciate each and every one of you that has been here, and I appreciate each and every one of you that is going to come through potentially, maybe later on. Even I don't know if you see this video or not, but if you ever watch it 5 years down the road, then you'll know, hey, I appreciated you coming in and hanging out and staying, maybe, potentially. So I just really wanted you guys to be aware of everything that you do has an action and a reaction, and you need to be aware of that, and you need to be a decent human being. And I personally feel like the core of being a decent human being is putting someone else first the majority of the time. You need to sit down. You need to do some soul searching. If you sit down and you say, you know what? What's most important in my life? Who do I look out for? And you say it's number one, it's me. You need to reevaluate that. Yes, you do have to take care of yourself. You do have to do what's best for you to an extent. Because remember, you are not a hermit that lives in the middle of Antarctica in an ice cave by yourself that never sees another human being. Because that person's not going to see this video anyway. So therefore, you have people around you that you should focus on and you should care for and you should think about. I'm not talking about family and friends. It could be a perfect stranger. Tomorrow, say hi to somebody. Hold the door for somebody. If somebody looks like they're hungry, buy them a sandwich. Somebody looks like they're thirsty, give them a bottle of water. Or just sit down and have a conversation with a random stranger and ask them how their day was going and listen to them. That's what I'm talking about by being a decent human being. Thinking of how you affect other people and trying to leave the world a better place than you entered it. And that's been my goal on Twitch, guys. That is my philosophy. I want to leave this world better than when I came into it. So if you want to know, Ryan, why are you so happy? Why do you do the things you do? That's why, right there. That's been my motto my entire life, and it will continue to be that way until I'm long dead and gone. All right? I'm sure this has been a long video. I don't even know if I'm going to watch it. I might just upload it. People can watch it if they want to, but I just wanted everybody to know what's been going on. And I just wanted to give you all that little bit of life advice. I don't really get into it on stream, but so if you stick around and watch this video, kudos. If you made it to the end, good for you. I appreciate you. If you didn't make it to the end, well, maybe you just skipped through it and there's cliff notes and stuff. I don't know. But anyway, I love you. God bless. I hope life is great for you. And I hope you get everything in life that you want. And I hope that everything is wonderful. But I will see y'all for the next show. I appreciate all the continued love and support. You guys are great. I love you. Dragon Riders out. Peace.